There are some things in life that are just so unbelievable, so hard to wrap your head around, that you can't be told. It's something you have to be shown in order to believe. With that in mind, I want to talk to you about weather modification and how it's been happening for decades. And this is probably what we're seeing with places like Lahaina and Maui and North Carolina and the Appalachian Mountains, where they can manipulate and control hurricanes, the strength. They can control the strength, and they can pinpoint them where they want them to go. They can stall them out to have them rain in a spot over and over again. This has been ongoing for decades. I'm going to put up a patent number here in a moment. Either screenshot this, write that number down, and do a little research for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. I want you to look this up for yourself because it's readily available and it'll shock you at what they've been doing and can do. Here's what I found. Again, look it up for yourself, but here's a little bit of what I found. Stay with me. I'm going to talk about some more. Once you wrap your head around the idea that they can weaponize the weather, and they are, then it's not a stretch to think that that's what's happening here in North Carolina in the Appalachian Mountains with this recent hurricane. No different than Lahaina and Maui. They wanted those properties. And when the government wants something, by God, they're going to take it. They'll use places, companies like BlackRock and Vanguard to try to get the deals done. But the way they're going about this is those people didn't want to go anywhere. So control the weather, take them out. Why do you think they didn't want you taking pictures of Lahaina? They were stopping people from photographing and journalists from reporting. What did you just hear today? Pete Buttigieg says it's a no-fly zone over these areas. They don't want you flying your personal drone looking for people. They don't want you to see what's going on and what's happening. They don't want you to see that they have bodies on riverbanks, in trees, still laying there 6 days later because there's not been a lot of help. All of this is orchestrated, folks. If you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I know it's a big pill to swallow, but look around you. Look what's happening. World War III on the brink. Israel, Ukraine. In fact, FEMA just said they don't have enough money to fund this hurricane relief because they've spent it on foreign wars and the illegals here at home. They reallocated those funds, and guess what? Americans need it now. And they're letting them sit there for 6 days now without food or water or help. Wake up, folks. I don't know that we make it to the next election. 32 days away. One thing to keep in mind, it ain't just about the lithium in the quartz that are heavily deposited in these areas, which they do want. Those are red conservative areas in Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, and Virginia, West Virginia. Folks, I pray for the folks that are affected by this. I pray to God that they get the help that they need, because FEMA's not doing it. They're taking funds from people. They took funds from a high school that was collected by the community and communities around that were trying to support them. They went to the school, took the money. They're taking people's supplies that they're bringing in. They're stopping people from taking personal helicopters and doing search and rescue. Why? I don't know, folks. Pray up. Keep your powder dry.
Your voice is a weapon. Use that shit.